Good to have you back on the channel. What I am going to be discussing with you today centers on the survey I carry out amongst various investors, more so the new investors, my subscribers and friends on their investment decision and why. And then I will share my opinion on the subject matter. Welcome to Investment Analysis, where we discuss various investment opportunities. Stay tuned and then subscribe. Thank you. However, from my findings, there is a paradigm shift from stocks to Bitcoin and digital assets. Therefore, I will not only examine why the youth prefers Bitcoin, but also highlight the return on investment on the digital asset like Bitcoin and compare it with financial instruments like stocks and index fund. So, what is stock? Good question. A stock, also known as equity, is a security that represents the ownership of a fraction of the issuing corporation, and units of stocks are called quote-unquote shares, which entitles the owner to a proportion of the corporation's assets and profits equal to how much stocks they own. Okay, let me quickly tell you about index fund. Index funds are investment funds that follows a benchmark index such as the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq 100. When you put your money in an index fund, that cash is then used to invest in all the companies that make up the particular index, which give you a more diverse portfolio than if you were buying individual stocks. Okay, what I just explained is a summary of an index fund. And for a more comprehensive analysis of an index fund, please check my YouTube channel. I have produced a series of videos on the topic. So, do not forget we want to examine why the youth or the millennials prefer investing in digital assets rather than stocks. And in doing so, we shall examine the catalyst responsible for the paradigm shift. So, stay tuned. Stay with me. Meanwhile, let me quickly summarize the concept of Bitcoin for you. The attributes of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency, a peer-to-peer electronic system, meaning no paper money to print or coin to mint, like the traditional money known as fiat money, and it is not regulated or controlled by the government and banks. In effect, Bitcoin is decentralized, and Bitcoin connects buyers of goods and services through a well-secured keys. And again, I have produced several videos that cover Bitcoin and crypto extensively. Please check my YouTube channel. That said, so the question is, why the sudden shift from stocks to investment vehicles like Bitcoin and cryptos? More so among the youth. Well, as I said, based on my recent research and my experience over the years. 1, investing in stock is very expensive. 2, to be successful in stocks, you need a mentor. 3, investing in stocks involve a learning curve. You must know all the key fundamentals like business mode, PE ratio, competitive advantage, etc., etc. 4, to be financially independent with stock, you will have to start early, say in your 20s. Stay tuned, let me break it down further and compare it with the digital asset. Okay, you see, stock investment is expensive as compared with Bitcoin. Why and how? Okay, you see, to get the best returns in stock, you should invest in some of these known companies. There are others. I'm just giving these few examples. This one with good and reliable fundamentals, like Apple, which is now $164, Microsoft $282, Amazon $137, Pfizer $49, Coca-Cola $63, Royal Bank of Canada $96, TD Bank $82. And let's say you want to buy 2 of each. You do the math. Okay, it's around $1,746. Please note all the prices stated are the price tags of these stocks during the production of this video on August 2022. However, with Bitcoin and some other digital assets, you could buy a fraction of them within a month and make a good returns on your investment. For instance, you could invest in some digital assets with $500 and within 6 months realize more than 5 times the value of your investment. Whereas with stocks, you would have to wait for years before you start to realize the benefit of your investment. And you could invest in Bitcoin through the process called dollar cost averaging. Invest £5 per week and leave it for say 5 to 10 years and watch your investment grow to say 500 folds. And please note, do not invest your money how little it is in any platform. In my opinion, and based on my experience, the most reliable platform for Bitcoin and crypto is Coinbase, and for stocks, register with Trading 212. You are in a safe hand. Why did I mention these two platforms? Well, I have account with them and some other ones in the UK. They prove to be more reliable and trustworthy. I strongly advise you watch my video titled Trading 212 and Coinbase. What are the similarities? Meanwhile, you should know that digital assets are very volatile. 2. With stocks, you need a good mentor. Like, I'm just going to give this example. There are few ones. I want to give one example of Adam Koo. Okay? If possible, take 3 or 4 Piranha Profit Team course, which is the online one. Again, it will cost you money. Is it worth the money? Of course, yes. However, I'm not incentivized to promote Piranha Team online course. Okay, now, while with digital assets, you can watch some of the useful online videos, like my channel, Investment Analysis, about some of the reliable digital assets, where I break things down properly. It will not cost you money. All you need to do is just subscribe and you are good to go. 3. Investing in stocks involves a learning curve. You must know the key fundamentals like business mode, competitive advantage, PE ratio, and again, you can either watch several online videos or pay professionals like Piranha Team, a reliable shoulder to rely on and learn from. Whereas with Bitcoin and digital assets, you don't need to know any key fundamentals like competitive advantage, business mode, etc. Just watch a few good online YouTube videos. You are good to go. 4. I'm talking about why stock is expensive. Let me say this. Let's say you want to participate in options. If you do not have enough liquidities, you cannot exercise option. For instance, you need to have, say, at least 100 of Apple shares before you can actively participate in options. Okay, multiply 100 by 164. You do the math. And if you must know, with option, there's a learning curve, say 2 to 3 years. And then with crypto arbitrage, you don't need that amount of money. You usually buy from one platform and sell in another platform. Within minutes, pocket your money, pocket the difference. 5. To be financially independent with stocks, you have to start early in your 20s. Also with digital asset, you see Bitcoin was created in 2009, and Bitcoin returns to date have virtually dwarfed all other digital assets. Their return on investment. For instance, Bitcoin returns has the largest average of 18% compared with returns from other investment instruments. And according to Case Bitcoin report, it says Bitcoin annual growth rate for the past 10 years is near 200%. What does it mean? It means that Bitcoin investors have quote unquote nearly tripled their money every single year for the last decade if the returns are being compounded. In terms of returns on investment, this would translate to 5.2 million% return over the said period. I'm sure you get the picture. With Bitcoin and a few digital assets, age is not a barrier. You can start now and you are good to go. 5. The youth seem to quickly understood the concept and the technology embedded in digital assets. It is a revolution, and the youth are right in the middle of this paradigm shift. And if you'd like to know, the crypto world is creating jobs worldwide. Cryptocurrency has introduced the new careers in tech, more so for the youth millennial. Okay, listen to this. Let me tell you some of the jobs blockchain has created. 1. Software engineer. 2. Cryptocurrency analyst. 3. Cryptocurrency developer project manager. 4. Cryptocurrency project manager. 5. Cryptocurrency mining technician, etc. There's many of them. That said, I like to stress it again. 80 or 90% of the digital asset could be wiped out. What do I mean? Well, they will collapse Question is why? Okay. You see, those digital assets that are not designed to provide solution or solve particular problem in our daily life activities and in our global economy, they will collapse with time. Please go to my YouTube channel and check my video titled 80% of the digital asset could be wiped out. I hope you found the content of this video useful. So, what do you prefer, stocks or Bitcoin? Your opinion is very relevant. Thanks in advance. Please comment in the comment section. Here comes the best part. Subscribe, like, and comment. Remember, the goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon. Thank you.